Welcome to Workout of the Week 104, a 5-day modified Westside Barbell intermediate workout. So, what's the training goal? Again, we want to maximize strength, especially around the big three: big lifts, squat, bench and deadlift. Training variables for our maximum effort, 92.5% to 100% of the 1RM. For the repeated effort, 65 to 85% of the 1RM, and the dynamic effort, 50 to 60% of the 1RM. Reps 1 to 3 for the max effort, 5 to 12 for the repeated effort, and 2 to 3 for the dynamic effort. The exertion, moderate to maximum. The effort, again, maximum, dynamic, repeated. I already talked about it, which is also the core of the conjugate method, combining the different efforts. Exercise selection. You can go and watch the intro series where I've looked at the different exercises within each category of the exercise classification. Again, it's all based around squat, bench and deadlift, and then we have variations, primary, secondary, tertiary accessories for each exercise. So the exercise order, also we do the main exercise or variation of the main exercise, progress to the primary accessory, secondary accessory, tertiary accessory and the GPP if it applies. More training variables, it's a 5-day-a-week workout, so 5 training days in a week. It's a station training including some complexes. So how does it look? Here we are and we jump right into it. So here we are inside of Workout of the Week 104, 5 days modified intermediate workout. You can read the overview, you get the table of content, and then you see the structure of the week. So workout 1, maximum effort lower, workout 2, dynamic effort upper, workout 3, GPP, recovery in weakness, and then we have the dynamic effort. We have a rest day, then we have dynamic effort upper and maximum effort upper. So there is a mistake somewhere. So maximum effort lower, dynamic effort upper, GPP. Then we have a dynamic effort lower and maximum effort upper. So I have to correct that. So workout number 4, there's a small typo. That should be a dynamic effort lower. We'll look at that. Anyway, so workout 1, maximum effort lower. So we start with a box squat and we work up to a heavy triple. Yeah, so whatever you see in red are the warm-up sets, the suggested warm-up sets. Preferably, I'd like you to do more warm-up sets, but again, every person, every athlete has to find his or her preferred structure of warm-up sets. But anyway, the training set is the triple at 92.5%, so which is the maximum exertion RPE of 10. Then we do the RDL at 3 sets of 5 reps at 85% of the 1RM. Then we have the single-legged leg press combined with the good mornings, and then we do hanging leg raises in the end. So single-legged leg press, 3 sets of 6 at 80% of the 1RM, complex with the good mornings, 3 sets of 6 at 80% of the 1RM, hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 12. And workout number 2, we have our dynamic effort. Upper body, we have the bench press bend resisted, 6 sets of 2 at 50% of the 1RM, and then we have the dumbbell row support, the lateral raises and the triceps pushdowns, where I've reduced the volume to 2 sets, but they are complexed into one complex into one complex. So 3 exercises in one complex. And then we go to our workout number 3, GPP, weakness and recovery. Here we do sled pushes, wrist extension, barbell wrist extension, dumbbell rear delts, we do the wrist curls and the band pull aparts. Yeah? So the sled push is a standalone exercise. We do 6 sets of 1 repetition. 1 repetition is 20 meters of sled pushes. And then we do a complex of 4 exercises. So we have the barbell wrist extension, the rear delts, the wrist curls and the band pull aparts. Yeah? So forearm, rear delts, forearm again, and then band pull-aparts also rear, shoulders and upper back. Yeah, and for the wrist extension, rear delts, wrist curls and band pull-aparts, we do 3 sets of 8 repetitions. Then we go to our dynamic effort lower. So here it's done correctly. In the overview there was a slight typo. We have the box squat, band resisted, 6 sets of 2 repetitions at 50% of the 1 RM. Then we have the speed deadlifts, 6 sets of 3 at 50% of the 1 RM. Again, I should talk a bit slower. And then we have a complex of the GHD, glute ham developer, and the hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 12. And then we go to our last workout, so maximum effort upper. So here it's done correctly. So we have the floor presses working up to a heavy triple, so 92.5% of the 1 RM for 3 reps. Then we do a complex of close grip bench press and barbell bent over row, an antagonistic complex of upper body horizontal push and upper body horizontal pull. And then we do lateral raises and weighted crunches in a complex. Yeah? So the close grip bench press, we do 3 sets of 5 at 85% of the 1 RM. The barbell bent over row, 3 sets of 6 at 80% of the 1 RM. And then we do the lateral raises, 3 sets of 8 at 75% of the 1 RM. Complexed with the weighted crunches, 3 sets of 12. That concludes the 5 workouts. You can get a glossary explaining the terms. If you don't know the terms, then you can read a bit about myself. You can also read what my former athletes have to say about me. And my mentees, here are the mentees, my mentees have to say about me, my former colleagues. And last but certainly not least, there is a chance to subscribe to the membership where you get the 4-week periodized program, which is also flexible and adjustable. So let's move back and finish the presentation. What are the next steps? You download the PDF, you join the membership, and you like and subscribe. You can grab all previous workouts here. You can watch the previous workout. If you haven't already, you subscribe. Otherwise, I see you next week with workout of the week 105, which is workout number 9 in the modified Westside Barbell workout series and the last workout in this series. I'll see you next week.